Peek in. I hope everything is working out now. Anyone still on the stream? Good, it's working again. Just in time. We are. Secret. The outfit is not as bad. Okay, this sounds pretty fun. Huh. This is a great opener song. I hope so, Joe. Oh. Oof. It is very abstract. Not really what I thought. Actually, okay, this was clearly a fun opener. Adli, we are just voting with yes or no if you think this country is gonna qualify or not. And I'm gonna go with a majority. You put Albania on. Well, do you guys think this one will qualify? Let me reset actually the thing. She's a pussy. I both hate and love the song. When you eat your veggies, baby, think of it's cool. Oh, you guys don't like this, do you? Let go. When you eat your veggies, baby, think of me. Salt, being green is cool. It is fun. Yes. I mean, these guys have a lot of energy at least. It's cool. Sexy as Okay, you guys gave this one a no. So we got no Latvia. Your predictions, not mine. And hey, the cards are not that bad. They're fine. I hope this is gonna do well. Let's. Here you go. Start voting again for Lithuania now. That haircut. This looks so classy. Oh yeah, Adley, I feel so much better. I love her eyes. Sorry, I said I'm not gonna talk, but I can't resist. Please let the others know in the other chat that I'm here now. Just this whole performance is just class. You know what? I changed my mind. This is a Martini song. Okay, this was cool. The song is very like slow upbeat, classy, but I don't know, I think she does a lot of the work. And you guys totally voted for a yes, so you think Lithuania will qualify. And we move on to Switzerland. And you can start voting now for it. Okay, Daniela. I think a lot of people are muting me anyway. You can still vote though. And see the results towards the end, how right or wrong you were. No, Peter, they did not fix the sun. Oh, I'm sorry, but this is so good. No. Oh, oh. Oh. I'm sorry, but this is good. Ooh. It gives me also a little bit of Bulgaria 2020. His outfit is bad. True. Oh, wait, he has a screen. Mountain, straight rumble, and never stay run try. She's so good. Run, try. Oh. For a song that's so unpopular with fans, I think he did awesome. Like, this was... Oof. But you guys voted yes. So you think... You cannot vote yes for everything, I'm just saying. But it's mostly yes. Okay. Next, we are going to Slovenia. And I'm going to reset the voting. Also, when you guys are voting, are you just wishful thinking voting? You just try to be optimistic? Raul, I agree with you. The way he performed it made the song so much better. Let's see, disco. Please be good. Disco. On this one, I really love the song. These guys are my dark horse. I love the song. Like, the melody is so cool. I hope that ball is doing something. I don't agree with the energy. I think this is the right energy for this. I don't know how I feel about the stage. I don't think I like it that much. And he's really singing. I'm sorry. I'm so happy for them. I really hope they will qualify. I don't think they will because people don't like them. I would qualify them. And you guys voted no too. But if I could, personally, I would qualify them. I really loved it. And next we have Ukraine. Let me reset. Am I super delayed with what you're saying? I'm just curious. For example, for me, the song will start. Well, it's still far away. They're still dancing by a fountain. The song starts now for me. The audience is really helping them. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, the performance is actually pretty on point. The song would be higher, but they have the rap part. Wait. I really like that effect on the stage. The audience is full on with them. They have so much flute, I feel, this time. Good one. This one is a good one. And you guys voted yes. Which is not a surprise. Ukraine is gonna be very high, I feel, overall. And I don't think it's just because of what's going on now, which obviously affects the votes, but they are actually very good. I'm not kissing my neighbor lady. That's strange. Will Mika sing? I want to hear him singing. Yes, Raul, I also think it's gonna be a top 10. Probably a top 5. Anna, I do agree the song is not as good as the one from last year from Ukraine, but it's still a very good performance. It's eye-catchy and very noticeable. Yeah, they were perfected and then they ruined it. And the black rainbow. I feel like this is an episode of Rick and Morty. Show us what you've got. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm lagging. I'm sorry, I cannot control that. As long as I'm still with you, that's good. So, are you guys still with me? Okay, apparently we're back in business. When the chat goes silent, it scares me. I'm not sure if my stream just goes off. Something happened already today, so just don't let me alone. If you leave me alone, I'm not sure if I'm still on or not. The color of that dress could burn out the retinas, I feel. Okay, so we are doing Bulgaria. This was the first country that kind of disappointed me because I was expecting something else, but maybe life is gonna be different. Who knows? I don't really hate these cards. Many of you say that you hate them. I find them cool. They're inoffensive. Croatia has the same dress. I hope not. Such a good start, and then it just drops. I feel like he's a character from the Pirates of Caribbean. I don't like the chorus. I feel like everything just goes like this. I'm looking for the solo. The guy's really trying to save it. The looks are pretty much the best. Hello, Juliana. This is hands down the best part, when no one is singing. And also the only reason I gave the song a 2 and not a 1. This is like a rock festival in Romania 1993. You are welcome, Bulgaria. Wow, you guys really did not like this. I mean, I knew I didn't like it that much, but wow. Okay. I feel bad because I feel the guys really look like rockers, like classic style, but then the song is like, oh. Next, we're gonna go to the Netherlands. And you can start voting for the Netherlands now, or wait to hear her actually sing. Thank you, Lucifer, for subscribing. And also welcome to the stream. Okay, you guys started voting already, but the song is still not on, for me at least yet. I really like the instrumental in the beginning. This is like the female version of Switzerland, stage-wise. You can hear a little bit in her voice that she's nervous. Okay. She's definitely nervous. I still absolutely love the song. Um, it doesn't sound like the studio version, which I mean, I'm not surprised. The thing that kind of disappointed me was the staging, which I think the staging is I am gonna have that problem with a lot of the countries because that black thing in the back is just gonna ruin everything. You guys gave it a yes. Also, 5 no's. Ooh, ooh. Okay, we had emotion. No. The votes are reset now for Moldova. Trenulețu. Chișinău, București. Let's go. Please be good. Energy, guys. Energy. Let's go. Wait, I didn't know they did the English version of that. Oh, come on. This is cool. Hey, oh, let's go. Oh, this is so cool. Chișinău, București. Hey, oh, let's go. Do you know what helps this song a lot? The fact that they came after the Netherlands. Oh my god, the audience loves this. Merge bine. Da pe șine. Parcă-i una, parcă-s două. Oh, let's go. Unde e Chișinău, București? Let's go. I heard a lot of people complaining about the revamp. I love the revamp because it's a lot better live. They revamped it just for a great live performance. Let's go. Hey, ho, let's go. Ooh, wait. I didn't know this is happening. What's happening? I love this. No, Bucharest. Let's go. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I have to move this. This is a 5. Oh my god. Holy moly. I think this just skyrocketed in my rankings. I think it's kind of what Serbia did last year for me, where they just jumped up high. I think Moldova just like, wow. And you guys agreed. Everyone said yes. Wow. I did not know that this was gonna be... I love myself for not watching the rehearsals, because this just shocked me. That was so good. Next, we have Portugal. Ooh. Wow, Moldova between the Netherlands and Portugal. Fleetlock says, I have a feeling Moldova will win the televoting. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't even be surprised. Like, they were literally so good. I didn't know that. Oh, this is my love. Ooh, so good. A million other songs, but somehow I can't. Oh my god, this is so good. So dad, so dad. More than I can say, this is in a better way. So dad, so dad. Ooh, I want to sing along, but I don't want to disturb you. I'm still impressed how they can make those harmonies. So dad, so dad. Not more than I can say, says it in a better way. So dad, so dad. I can say. Please put some lights on the girls too. Oh my god, this was out of this world. But Moldova being placed between these two songs, the producers really wanted to push Moldova high up. Wow. So you guys picked Portugal too. I kind of wished I would have some of those colors from the national final. That's the one thing, that's why I kind of took points away from the staging. Uh, I liked that idea with the colorful things. Next, we are going to Croatia. I still cannot believe that that color of a dress. Everything is so dark in there, and that dress is just like, bam. Raul, that's also true. Portugal is also being helped for being after Moldova. But Portugal killed it. I did see some comments saying that it's boring. If you get in the mood or the message of it, that matches. I cannot say, I cannot agree that Portugal is boring. No one is sneaky. Does she still have that acrobat dude? I did not like that guy in the final. I mean, he was very good at what he was doing. I just didn't think it had anything to do with the song. Really, Joe? I don't hear it that way. Sean, that's so true. I actually know Pepto Bismol. That's exactly the color. You're so right. Someone said that Croatia is gonna have the same dress. I'm actually curious. How would that work with the song? I feel like her song is a bit urban. The beginning is a little bit Emily in Paris. Okay, the dress is not as bad, like as vibrant. No longer funny. Would you run away? Would you run away? This is a very nice, cute song. I'm not sure if it's a standouter. Stander outer. I feel like she needs some white roses. Yes, that stupid black thing in the back is ruining everything. Oh, I forgot to vote. Just no longer funny. Would you run away? Would you run away? I feel like I really want to love her. Okay, I like that part in Croatian. I don't get the choreography again. This is a different type of choreography I don't get. I mean, honestly, I don't think it will qualify, but I feel bad that it won't qualify. I don't know. It's so nice and so listenable, but it's not memorable. It's listenable. Once it starts, I would go through it, but I don't think it will be the song that I want to play first. If it goes through the playlist, I will listen to it. You guys gave it a no. And next, we have Denmark. I've heard that Denmark was really hurt by the sun thing because they had something planned with the sun. So let's see what they're gonna do. Okay, for B, that was not horrible. It was just basic. If the song would be just this, it would be beautiful. I really love this part. But then it turns into the other thing. So my bad thing about the song, what I think is bad, is that she sings the same way as when she was at the piano. Even though the music picked up. It gives me the same vibe as Croatia. I really want to love them because they seem like so much fun, but this song is not helping them in any way. Never let you go. With the show. Left, right, up and down, turn upside down. Um, I feel bad. Also because I really like Denmark usually in Eurovision, but I don't think this is gonna be the year for them. But what do I know? I really liked them last year and they didn't qualify. Incredible outfits. I always like this message in Eurovision every year. I want to hear Mika singing. Is he gonna sing at any point, any semifinal? And I also agree with like a bunch of you. The drummer was the best part. Oh look, that's Urs. Hola mi bebé, hola mi bebé, llámame, 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 llámame. This thing just feels like a filler right now. Which I mean it is a filler, but I don't know. It's not as creative as I would have liked. Ooh, who was that? Who was that? Okay, semifinal 2 will have Mika. Okay, I think I started the vote for you. Yes, you can vote for Austria. Oh, I didn't think who I'm gonna vote for. I'll be voting for... I have 2 countries that I really want to vote for. Austria. Österreich. Lucifer said, would you like the Masked Singer at the Eurovision? Like, everyone just wear masks and we don't know who they are? I would like for us to vote without knowing from which country the songs are. So then people wouldn't say it's political. Daniela, I agree. Moldova is actually one of the countries that I'm sure I'm gonna vote for in the end. And the other one right now for me, I think, is Portugal. But I still have to listen to some of my favorites. Oh, please be good. Come on with good voices. Is there a backing vocalist? Oh no, I really love the song. Please be good. I absolutely love the song. Why do I hear the other voice so loudly? And there's a guy singing too. The song is very good. The vocals can use some work. I mean, I would absolutely dance on this in a club. This part is better. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that hurt me. I really love the song. Why wasn't it better? Ooh, I'm afraid for Austria actually. You guys voted no. Wow, you gave a lot of no's. Oh wow, that surprised me. I mean, I've heard that she wasn't that good at the Eurovision parties, but I thought it's the sound of like the parties. Um, Next we have Iceland. Oh, I feel like my soul has been crushed. I really like the Austrian song, but not the performance. Okay, now we go into darker vibes. They. I've noticed with a lot of the songs this year, when they're slow, they sound better. Switzerland surprised me, and this one too. It sounds a lot better than I thought. This is a lot lovelier than I remembered. They're being helped by the fact they're so different from the rest. This is the part that I don't like that much. This is like buttering your soul. This was beautiful. I would have put them in the same place with Croatia, like not very noticeable, but after the live performance, I think Iceland is a lot more noticeable than Croatia. And oh my god, you guys absolutely give it a yes. So, you voted for Iceland. Very high for Iceland, for you guys. Okay. I don't want to jinx anything, so I'm not going to say anything. But next we have Greece. Come on. Austria already broke my soul. Please be good. Grab a chair. People keep saying about the chairs. I'm actually curious if they're melting chairs, how Georgia said. I just want the voice to sound nice. My favorite song this year. Let's go. They're doing the voices. Oh, she's so good. But if we die together now, oh, we'll always save each other. I won't lose you for another. This is so haunting. She's singing the crap out of this song. Oh. But if we die together now, we'll always save each other. I won't lose you for another. And if we die together. Oh, this is good. I'm relaxed now. If we die together, break my heart and rip it out. I take my heart and bring it out. Take my heart and rip it out. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be high. Oh. This is the first song that gave me chills. I had BVD. Oh my god, this is so good. Oh, okay. And you guys voted yes. Also some no's. So not everyone likes it. Ooh, okay. I have the other country that I'm going to vote for. Ooh. At the moment, this is my least favorite. Oh, Christina, you need some sadness in your life. Okay, let's recover and reset everything. Okay, I really like Greece. I don't even care how they're gonna do in Eurovision. This song is gonna stay in my playlist forever. We reset for Norway. This is my second favorite song, by the way. Come on. This is fun. Before that wolf is my grandma. Give that wolf a banana. Give that wolf. Wolf. Is it me or is lacking a little bit of the energy? Am I missing something? Give that wolf. I still don't know how they sync through the masks. The microphones has to be inside somehow. Okay, this is so memorable. People are... It's almost unfair of how memorable it is. Give that wolf. Wolf is my grandma. Give that wolf a banana. Give that wolf. That wolf a banana. Really like your teeth. Some people in the audience are really loud. You can hear them through the arena microphones. The bananas! Okay. I mean, Norway was exactly what I expected. I felt somehow that a little bit of the energy in the instrumental, I mean, something has changed, but maybe I'm wrong. You guys gave it a huge yes. Wait. I thought they said that was the last break. So they did another break now before Armenia. You hear, people? You have to vote for Romania on Thursday. Juliana, I'm not really sure about the story with COVID thing. I don't know. I think they might have made it up. Just to add a little bit of like meaning to it. Beautiful. I am close to the waterline. Dana, if you don't vote, you're being banned. Well, actually, you cannot vote because you're in Romania. You should. Okay, this, guys, is our last song. Then we're gonna see how many you predicted. Okay, let's go Armenia. This is another song that I like, but I'm scared because I don't know how it sounds live. The audience is up in it. Fingers. Time. Slip it 1, 2. Where are you? Okay, sounds good. Don't need you here anymore. Are those tissues or letters? What are they supposed to be? Snap. Oh, the songs that she wrote. Okay. 1, 2. This is cute and nice. Oh, that's a big one. Oh. Wait. The people didn't see her the whole time? Oh. I need to change. I liked that surprise in the end. Okay. Oh, the stage is turning around. Okay, because I thought people are just there looking at those black stuff the whole time. Okay. But that's really cool. That was a very good staging. What did you guys vote? You said yes for Armenia. 20 votes. Well, you guys have voted. Well, I can vote for my own country. You just don't know that. So... okay. So while the voting is happening, because I'm going to be voting too in a moment. I really loved Greece, since you are asking. Greece, I think, might be my favorite. But I have a country that really, like, exploded in my tops, and that's Moldova. Like, they shocked me of how good they were. But now, I'm gonna show you the countries that you guys predicted they will qualify. So your predictions, not mine. But I will tell you if I agree or not. So, you said that... you said Albania will qualify. Although, this is the wrong moment to pick in the song, I feel. Ooh. No, I'm not sure they will. You said Latvia will not qualify. It's hot. It's cool. Why am I a cheater? You said that Lithuania is qualifying. For me, this will be a border. Like, if enough people get attracted by this style, it will qualify. You also said Switzerland will qualify. I really want Switzerland to qualify, but I don't think they will. But I want them to. Slovenia, you guys said they will not qualify. This is another country that I want to qualify. Ukraine, you guys said they will qualify, and I do agree. I think this is like an easy qualifier. Bulgaria, you said they will not qualify. I am also scared for Albania. For the Netherlands, you said they will qualify. And I agree. Moldova, as I said, is my biggest grower tonight, by far. They weren't very high for me. They were like 20 something. But I feel like now they might jump in my top 10. Portugal, you said they will qualify. So you have up until now 7 qualifiers. Am I still buffering for you? Let me know if someone notices that I go offline for some reason, let me know. You said Croatia will not qualify and Denmark will not qualify. I think Maro did a very good job. She didn't seem stressed to me. Austria is the country that broke my heart. I love that song. At some point it was inside my top 5, but this... And you said no to it too. Iceland. Also a song that kind of grew on me. You said they will qualify. I'm still not that sure. Each other, I will lose you for another. Greece might be my favorite tonight. And you guys say they will qualify. I hope in the final her voice will get a bit clearer. Like no nerves. Norway. You said they will qualify. So now you have 10 qualifiers. But you also said Armenia will qualify. So you have 11 qualifiers. Can you guys give up on one of them? Can you give up on any? I think it's glitching because I'm also watching it live on YouTube, and in these breaks is when people keep fluctuating, and that's probably what happens. Albania. A lot of people are saying that Albania is not going to be in. Switzerland. The Netherlands. I don't think the Netherlands will not qualify. And that would be a shocker. Portugal. No, Maro qualifies. If I were to pick from the countries that you show me here, I think I have 2 countries that I don't think will qualify from your list. I don't think Albania will qualify, and I don't think Switzerland will qualify from your list. Instead, maybe Austria will still kick in even with bad vocals. Maybe. And maybe Croatia. I kind of want Slovenia too. Croatia was underrated, but also they didn't do themselves any favors with that staging. We are doing some tsumbut now. Such a beautiful black semicircle there on stage. I honestly feel so bad for the Italian organizers. They've ruined the whole stage with that thing. Okay, let's do some saying. Most of you are saying Albania gone. I am kind of gonna take it out from your predictions just to have 10, but we'll keep in mind that you actually originally said yes. So now, since you guys kept asking me, now it's my time to ask you. Tell me which one was your favorite from tonight. I can see why people wouldn't like Iceland, but at the same time, they stood out a little bit compared to the other songs. Lisa, you can dance like me. My tush is still on the chair, but I just do this. Oh. I'm pretty sure this is gonna happen until the results are coming back. Du, 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 du. Okay, I love this song. I like the fact that they put those microphones in the audience. In these situations it makes it sound a bit cooler, but during some performances were actually a bit too loud. Dana, Kieran is there, and I told him to throw a rock at that stupid semicircle. So Juliana picked Ukraine, Greece, Norway, and Moldova. I would agree. I'm not sure if I would put Ukraine in top 4, but clear qualifiers. I would put Portugal higher up than Ukraine. So much Tsumbutsu right now. I was expecting opera for some reason. Joe, is that for real? That sticks? Anthea, I cannot say my favorite from the second semifinal, because just like tonight, stuff changed a lot. The one that I'm cheering for, obviously, is Romania. But my top 3 overall were in this semifinal. I mean, this is like a nice thing to watch, but I wouldn't call it impressive. There's like a little bit of nostalgia, old songs. Hello, DM. Okay, someone forgot their microphones open. Wow, now it's a different super shiny dress. My top 3 tonight was Greece, Portugal, and Moldova. Moldova is just because it shocked me. Overall, I think would be Norway, but Moldova just like wowed me tonight. Oh. The way she phrased that sentence, Rafael La Cara with her one thing. Myrtle picked Portugal, Greece, so we agree on 2, and then Lithuania. I knew from your videos that you really like Lithuania. I wouldn't put it that high up, but it's good. Juliana does choose Options do Board Legends in Romania and obviously in Moldova. But I wasn't a big fan of the song originally, like at the level that I like tonight. Lisa, that's true. They really did their pinks tonight. Okay, so this is the last recap, I think. Oh wait, I didn't vote. Hello. Okay. This is the wrong moment of Albania to show. This is not what they should have shown something else. Latvia would have done so good with this group if the song was different. Okay. The smoothest song. I don't know how to read your name. Said Bulgaria is underrated. I mean, maybe they weren't the worst. So, yeah. I will tell you again, the most surprising for me was Moldova and the most disappointing was Austria. I expected a lot from Austria and they did not deliver at all. And I didn't expect that much from Moldova and they really delivered it. On the other hand, Bulgaria picked a very good part of the song to show for a recap. If someone has missed the actual song, if they go just based on that, they might like it. Do you really think Latvia will get through? There are two other funnier songs than them. Moldova and Norway are a lot funnier than them. Chisinau, Bucharest. I can say, says it in a better way. Portugal was really good. So Juliana voted for Moldova. They're gonna tell us that we're just being political. Okay, Joe, let's not think that far. How do you think Latvia was the funniest? I don't like all those sexual innuendo stuff. There are too many. One or two would be funny, but... Who's you for another? Okay, Greece did a good job. I did not have a perfect 5 tonight. What do you mean that Austria has 4 dancers? Armenia surprised me with the staging. I did not know that thing was coming. Ooh, what's happening? Was that just for me, or everyone heard that screech? And the floppy disk. You get 1 song per floppy disk. You buy a full box, it's an album. 40 floppy disks. Adrian, thank you again. So you pick the Netherlands, Ukraine, and Moldova, and Norway. So you have 4 of them. For the Netherlands, I'm sure they're gonna qualify, but I could feel her nerves in the voice. I think from the slow songs, the only 2 that, well, not 2, it's only 1 that I didn't really feel the nerves was Portugal. For Greece I heard it, for Switzerland I heard it, and the Netherlands too. And done we are. Okay. Tell me, guys, if you actually voted, for who you voted. Not who you want to win, if you actually voted. Oh, it's gonna be Diodato. Oh my god, he was my 2nd or my 3rd place that year. I really liked him. That background music from my stream is actually just on this slide. I forgot to turn it off. So while we were watching, the background sound was not on. Is it gonna be Fai Rumore? So, yes. I feel so bad that this song was not in Eurovision. Oh, the audience is singing along. Torno sempre a te. Che fai rumore. Oh wow, this is so beautiful. Oh my god, this is like emotional. Can you imagine hearing that audience singing your song? Posso sopportare questo silenzio innaturale. Oh my god, this was... Ooh. He walked through the sun. Capito che sempre te che fai rumore. He's killing it. Mi fa bene, che rumore mi conviene, ma fai rumore. Wow. I'm happy that he gets a chance to really sing his song on the stage. Oh, so cool. What? Your country is not showing Fai Rumore? Oh my god, this is so good, guys. Thank you, Botruk, for watching. Oh my god. And he's such a good singer. Remember earlier when I told you that I got goosebumps for the first time? This is the second song that gave me goosebumps. This was this was a good. I'm happy that he can at least show his song on the Eurovision stage, but I feel so sad he could not actually participate. Live streaming was not permitted in UK. There's so many different rules in all the countries. Bye, Yvonne. Thanks for watching. We're gonna tell you in the chat tomorrow who qualified. What are they doing with my ticks? Oh my god, Azerbaijan 2008. Denmark 2019. June, I agree. The Odato one, semi-final one. If it would have been an actual contest, it would have been my number one. Do you guys know that I actually had an idea to do something similar like this video, where I would just take like different songs and create a story based on them? Apparently they did it in Italy, so I don't have to do that anymore. It's true, Tuesday he did have a lot of people on stage, but it sent the message pretty well. Wait, Myrtle, you didn't see it either? Antar, I'm gonna do the rest. They just take a very long time to edit, and I was busy editing the videos with Mike and Lauren instead. I need like a full day to do one of those videos. What's happening with this color? Everything is blue, black, and a pink, fuchsia, magenta, whatever version that just burns your eyes out. Okay, this answer is rehearsed. Well, right now you're not missing a lot. It's more like talking and like filler time. My throat got really dry right now. I really hope this thing is gonna go away. I have it now for 4 days. The snack. Well, the snack is just to make my mouth get some saliva. I still have my Japanese stuff. Also, we're gonna listen to them. Breton. What does actually Fulen mean? Is it like dance or dancing or something like that? Sean, I think the Latin countries do that in general. Romania does a really terrible script for all the shows. Come on. I like this song, but I didn't like their live performance in the national final. Ooh, okay, okay. This does not sound as bad as the national final. It's actually better. Yes, Myrtle, the way they sent here the furniture is really cool. But it just took a very long time. It does sound better than the national final, but I'm not sure if it's convincing enough. Oh my god, is this another pink dress? Come on. Italy. Come on, Brividi. Brividi has to be good. One of my favorites. If they show the rehearsal tape, Italy will sound very tired. Were they tired when they were rehearsing? Angel says, all Big Five would qualify except Germany. I quite like the German song. Actually, I like the German song better than the French one. Ooh, that coat though. He's like Inspector Gadget. No, they sound good. Okay, I can hear here a bit. It's still very good. I think that was actually good. You guys didn't tell me I was yelling. People can hear me outside. Oh, it's gonna be a duet. I wanted Mika to sing. I can be. What's the song? I cannot think of the song right now. Grace Kelly. Il Volo. On Thursday, and then Germany. Is Germany a feature? España. And United Kingdom. I do agree, Mika is the best from the hosts. This is it, guys. Let's see how wrong you guys were. I mean, say no. Good to go. Are you guys good to go? Oh, Starry, I think Moldova was really good tonight. Let's go. I mean, Petra and Mans were really good. Totally random order. You're gonna spoil me, I feel, in the chat, so I'm not gonna read the chat for a while. Switzerland! You guys were right, and I'm so happy. So happy for them. Well, I need Portugal, Moldova, and Greece, and Norway. Armenia, okay. Not a surprise. I kind of thought they will. Okay. When they read that thing with the tension is crazy now. Iceland! Ooh. You guys were right on point with Iceland too. You're very good guessers. Iceland, I wasn't sure. Iceland was a borderline for me. Totally random order. Okay. Portugal, Greece, or Moldova? Lithuania. I am also a bit surprised that a lot of people liked it. I liked it, but I was not expecting people to like it. Come on. I need Portugal, Moldova, or Greece. We have one of them. Saudade, saudade. Nothing else that I can say says it in a better way. Okay. How many do we have? 5 left. Allora. Yeah, the 6th. Come on, Greece or Moldova or Norway? Greece, Moldova, Norway. The bananas are through. Okay, we have 4 left. I need 2 more. Moldova and Greece. Greece! Okay, Greece, I wouldn't be surprised if they won tonight. But we don't know. I never know. There are not 10 remaining countries. There are 3 remaining countries. Moldova is the one left for me for sure. Moldova, Netherlands, Ukraine, I don't know. Moldova? Okay, Ukraine was a sure thing. Okay, you guys really guessed them. You've only missed 2 up until now, Netherlands and Moldova. And those are the two that I want to qualify. Oh my god. This is actually... Oh, there are only two left and two that I want to qualify. Come on, Moldova. 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 Or the Netherlands. Moldova. Yes! Yes! We've got it! Oh wow, we are so good here. I'm impressed by you guys. Okay. The Netherlands. The Netherlands. If you guys get the Netherlands, you've literally got the 10. You're so good. I'm still not reading the chat. I'm sorry if I kind of ignore you, because I don't want to get spoiled. Okay, is it... the Netherlands cannot not qualify. The Netherlands. The Netherlands. The Netherlands. Wow. Wow, a perfect guess. Wow. Good job, guys. Okay, now I can read the chat. Probably you guys were screaming the name of the countries way before I saw them. I cannot believe that you guys got 10 out of 10. That's insane. Well, for those that are surprised about Albania, let me stop this now. I feel like they're bugging me rather than anything else. I know I don't need this either, so I can hear myself. For those that are surprised that Albania didn't go through, number one, I think they really picked the wrong part of the song to show when people were voting. That was not the thing to show. And number two, the voice was a bit like, but it was a very good opener. So in the beginning, when I asked you which country do you think everyone thinks is gonna qualify but they won't, you've also picked Albania, if I remember correctly. So you are very good even at that. You guessed pretty much everything. You got 10 out of 10. I did not, because well, I mean, I don't know. I didn't make my own top 10 per se, but I had like some countries that I kind of wanted to go through. I feel really heartbroken for Austria. Austria has such a good song, but the performance was really weak, like very weak, and I feel so bad for them. That song for me is gonna be on my playlist and is gonna play all the time. But okay, let's do like some chatting now. So people are set for Latvia. Latvia, I kind of guess they won't go through, especially with these songs around here. From the funny songs, I did think that both Norway and Moldova were funnier than Latvia. And then we had the songs that stood out by genre, which I think were Lithuania and Iceland. Those two had a very specific vibe that would make them stand out, even though the songs are relatively slow and nothing like crazy is happening. And they went through because of that. I felt bad for Croatia again, like last year. Just because I really like that girl. I really wanted her to do well. Denmark, I didn't really have high hopes. Also, like from hearing the song. Albania would be, I think, what you would call the shocker. I feel like Albania this year is what Croatia was last year. Slovenia, I knew that a lot of people don't like the song. I really liked it and I was cheering for them. They were my dark horse. Like every year I pick like a dark horse, a country that I know people usually don't like, but I do. And it didn't work out, unfortunately. Bulgaria, I had no hopes for Bulgaria. And yeah, I pretty much went through all of them. Who do I think won the semifinal? Well, this is subjective, obviously, because I would go based on who I liked the most. I think the fight was between Greece and maybe Portugal. but I would tend to go with Greece because Greece had like an impactful thing on stage. Portugal is a really good song, but probably not very. It didn't have like a visual impact, just for that reason. But very probably the winner was someone like Ukraine, probably with televote at least. People are still shocked by Albania missing it. I mean, I'm sorry for them, but if you guys have followed me on Instagram, which by the way, my Instagram is here on the screen too, uh, I was doing the 30 days challenge thing, and for the most overrated song, I did pick Albania. I feel bad, but that's what I did, and it was in the end so. Albania would stand out, and I think was a great opener, and it kind of gave it all, like all the chances. But I think something vocally didn't really work there. I think it wasn't as convincing, and it needed a little bit more singing. There wasn't a lot of singing in that song. Ricey liked Portugal and Switzerland. Me too. Switzerland was a bit surprising for me also. I mean, I liked that song. I knew that I liked the song. But live, it sounded really well because I never heard the guy singing it live. I only heard the studio version. I'm not even sure, was he at any party? So because of that, I didn't know what to expect from him actually singing it live, but he did a very good job. Only towards the end, like you could hear the emotion in his voice. And I think it was the same with Greece. She was also pretty controlled, but then you could hear where she was like actually nervous. And as I said before, I think Portugal was the only one from like the slow ballads where you would not hear the nervousness. I definitely very nervous. Who else had slow songs? Well, Iceland was very chill, but there are also three girls, so they can kind of like feed off each other with energy. And on Armenia, you can also hear the voice. Wait, I just realized there are a bunch of slow songs. So we have Lithuania, which is kind of like dum, but it's not like upbeat. Then you have Switzerland, which is very slow. Then you have Netherlands, which is slow. Portugal, Greece, and Armenia, kind of. So 5 of them are pretty slow. And Iceland too, 6. I have again the throat problem. Sorry. I really hope by the time the final is coming, all this thing is gonna be gone. And now you're also, I know that you're watching me, so I feel pressure because before you could watch the TV while I was choking in silence. Ricey says Greece won it. I would really like to believe that. Starry says that Portugal is overrated. I don't think so. They're in my top 3 overall. So my top 3 was actually in this final. I don't know how to read that name. It's either Jacumata or Yakumata. Said Greece felt kind of unmelodic to me. I think it's the effects and the voices. But the song, I don't know. The song is good. Marita says that Iceland is very boring. This was my fear that people would consider it boring. I think that would have been their downfall if they wouldn't have qualified. Because I could see why people would consider it boring. They were not my qualifiers before I saw them live tonight. Daniela says Dobshi Zouk is representing 2 countries because the Romanian representative got lost in Spain. I mean, that's true, isn't that funny? Like, Moldova is singing about Romania and Moldova, while the Romanian entry is doing Hola mi bebebe, Yamame Yamame. Raul said Pia Maria killed a halo. I mean, I don't want to comment about it because I feel so bad. I'm also sure that she's aware of all this, and because they're so young, I also think they're kind of following all this and they see all the comments from people. And I really don't want her to feel bad. It was bad, but I don't know. I hope she takes it in a different way. And I'm not even sure if her per se was that bad, but the thing with the backing vocalist totally did not work. That was and no, I don't know how Austria mixed that song. It was weird. Angeli's Sad at the Disco. Me too. I like the song. I think the stage, that ball should have done more than that. That disco ball wasn't even shining like a disco ball properly. Like, I don't know. I needed like those mirrors that what's her name? The girl from Sweden from 2 years ago, that finished second had, or like North Macedonia last year. Some of those mirrors, like kind of to show the fact that it's like some reflection. I don't know. The disco ball was a bit boring. It was just there. It was kind of like the moon for Spain last year. I was just going to say Zopshi Zub always makes it to high places. I mean, I was a bit scared, to be honest, when I first heard their song. I didn't think it was gonna do too well with European audience in general, just because a lot of the song is based on some Romanian Moldavian jokes or like stories, and if you don't know those things, you wouldn't really get them. And I actually thought that let me put me like myself like this. I really thought people are not gonna vote for it, but the revamp was really good, and it took me by surprise. Like the end part of the song, I did not know they're doing it like that live. They did a very good job. Laura says Ukraine is really good, but are people voting on it for the song or for the stuff that's happening? I do think that there are some votes that come with the whole situation, but at the same time, I wouldn't give, I don't know, like credit just for that. They did have very good parts in the song, and the staging was actually very good. And it would move you, and you have like that flute, and the chorus is actually very good. And even the rapping part, I think parts of it is actually very good, but when it goes for too long, you're kind of like, okay, can we switch back to the guy? Italy will probably eat them up, the slow ones. Italy comes a little bit with a disadvantage, but the fact that they're hosts. I do think that even if it's subconsciously, people do hold this type of, it's not necessarily grudge, but like they keep like this thing against the host countries. They're like, you won already. So I think that Italy comes with a little bit of disadvantage just because of that. Darth Mustache. I love your name. Darth Mustache says, don't understand Switzerland moving through. To be honest, I was fairly sure Switzerland is not going to qualify. I loved it. Like when I listened to it, I was so impressed and it really moved me. But I did not think it was actually going to qualify. Also because I know that I like slow songs. But I'm happy for Switzerland. Like I'm super happy that the guy went through. Top 3 also for Portugal. I also think so. But I see a lot of comments here where people consider it boring. Marita says, do you think the astronaut is Styx? I've just heard of that now during the live stream when people were writing me in the chat. I didn't know that story. If that's true, that would be cool. If they should make that as a reveal in the final, if that's true. Like, I would do that. I don't know how. Somehow to take the suit off, and while he takes the suit off, wings come out. And that would be the winner of Eurovision. Ooh, I missed the where were we? Okay, I just saw Darth Mustache, so I know where I am now. I'm so happy. Oh, by the way, I can turn this on again, so it's not that boring, especially when I'm choking. I think a pattern is forming for what would win Eurovision Song Contest: slow, then fast, then slow again. I'm not sure if it's slow, fast, but they're different genres for sure. I've noticed that already from like 2005, like when I started watching Eurovision. Also in the late 2000s, countries were really trying to copy the previous year, and then it didn't work. In the 2010s, they didn't do that much anymore. Probably they've also noticed that it's not working. You cannot just do what won before. Skelly Boy says Portugal was more boring than Iceland. I do not agree. Also because Portugal is one of my favorites. Lady Banshee said, Ich habe alles bis auf die Schweiz erraten. But I kind of expected that with. Well, wait. You say Switzerland. Okay, I thought you meant Austria. Okay, with Switzerland, I could see why people are like being surprised, but they were actually good. Okay, it's a lot of conversation with Switzerland and Iceland. Apparently, those are the countries that kind of surprise you, and in the beginning, a lot of Albania. Albania's vocals today were not on point for me. No, they were not on point for anyone, I think, Albania's. You cannot listen to that and say that was on point. Especially, she only has like so few parts where she has to sing, and she missed exactly those. People can say Saudade is boring if y'all vote for Portugal 2017 to win. Well, I don't think these are the same people that voted for 2017 to win. But Saudade is really good. I mean, and I just in general like Portuguese music because it's so chill and it's just like melodic. Starry is trying to startle me. Romanian song may be the worst dance song this year. I'm not even gonna comment on that. Just because I read your comment, that's enough. Like, no, we need to qualify. I mean, I'm aware it's not a masterpiece, but it's not the worst dance song. I found Pia Maria did better than I expected after the pre-parties. Well, it means that in the pre-parties it was really bad. If this was better. I do not know who Rayleigh Hero is. Am I making an oopsie? I don't know who that person is. Ricardo said for Ronella. I feel like that's gonna be like the topic. Everyone's gonna be talking about it. The fact that Albania didn't qualify. Oh, daughter. Yes, now I got to the point where I was asking you about the mirrors. Daughter. Her mirror stuff. So I want to go through the chat. I'm just a bit behind because you guys are writing too fast. That disco ball was probably inflatable, therefore no mirrors. I mean, yeah, duh, that's obvious. Yeah, so I'm wrong because of that. But they could have made it pieces. Couldn't it have like slices or somehow or like one of those things that comes as a disc and then you push the middle and it just turns into a globe? I mean, I don't know. But it needed a little bit of shine. Italy or even UK might cancel out the slow songs. Well, I wouldn't put UK in slow songs. Like UK is very feel good kind of. I don't know, like the slow songs is like Die Together and Saudade, they are sad slow songs. The same with the Netherlands, obviously. So Italy could do that, but UK I wouldn't put them in the same category. Again, I see the comment. I'm not sure if Joe said it before too. The comment with Slovenia had the bad energy. The band energy was like snooze. I kind of like that because I think the vibe they were going for is like those old bands that would play like somewhere in a corner. Like they are not doing a lot. They're just there to like play that music for you. So I kind of got the vibe. I kind of liked it. I don't know. It was something off, but off good. I like that. Okay, Daniela, good luck to school then. And I'm not taking Nurofen. Actually, I should be taking some pills right now because I'm starting to like, whew. But only every, I don't know how many hours, 8 hours, I think. By the way, if you guys just joined, because I see that the number of viewers increased now since the show ended. Oh, I am sick, so if you hear like this very weird voice, that's the reason why. I don't usually talk like this. Laura says Armenia had the best staging. Yes, people will make memes about the toilet paper. Wait, I never even thought of that. Now that you put that image in my head, now I'm gonna think of that. But it was different. Like, to me, it was actually surprising when I saw that actually she rips through the thing. By the way, she missed the first time, if you guys have noticed. Like, she pulled and the thing did not come off. And then she went again. And when she did the first pull, I'm like, that's not like the others. Like, that's gonna be something else. And then I saw the whole, kind of like a mouse. The vocals on Disco were nervous at times. Yeah, but she's also super young. It's anyone's game for Thursday though. Thursday is gonna be hard. And Thursday I'm gonna be very nervous because I'm gonna be nervous for Romania. I want us to qualify, even if we finish last in the final. I just want us to qualify. Okay, I see that comment with Rayleigh Hero again. So apparently it's someone from Melody Grand Prix. Freaky Chan says Latvia should have qualified. How are you in Swedish pre-Eurovision program talking about Cornelia? I love you too. I got an invitation from one of the editors actually, I think. And they asked me if I want to be part of it, and I was. For you guys who were not here, before the show started in Sweden, apparently I was in the beginning of a pre-show something. I didn't see it, obviously I couldn't, and then I had my live stream too. But from what I've gathered from a lot of messages that I received even during the stream, apparently I was in the very early phase of that pre-show. I still don't know how they put it together or how much they showed or what they've showed, so I've been on other TV channels and they really edited the crap out of what I said. Sean says, thanks again X for suffering through this. Yeah, I mean, everything was really fine, but when you get like super heated, then yeah, my voice is kind of starting to crack. I'm still gonna answer to some questions though. I haven't done a live stream in 10 months. I just hate that this thing just hit me now during Eurovision week. Like, it could have been any other time. Good I didn't buy tickets for Italy. I didn't like the Ukrainian song, but it was miles better than the songs that didn't qualify. That's also true. There were like some non-qualifiers that were actually quite bad. And some of them became bad. They weren't originally for me. They just became bad. Ryan says, would the slow songs eat each other's points because there is a lot in the finals? That's also true. If you have troubles deciding on which ballad you're gonna vote for, yeah, that might be happening, which would just open the gates for Banana Man. Sorry if you hear this noise. The banana dudes might be doing very well just because of all the ballads are gonna fight each other off. Darth Mustache likes veggies, and I hope you say and Romania and you're gonna vote for them. Maxime is only mad about Albania not making. I mean, they could send the bop, but Albania has a very specific sound. I think it's like their own style of music. Even when they try to make it boppy, it doesn't go boppy all the way. It's still a little bit like, you know. Italy is overrated anyway. Okay, Starry, you're just like, I feel like you're just putting stuff like in a pot and you're just like mixing there, stirring. Adrian is also asking what happened with Albania. A lot of people wonder that. But after the live, I'm not surprised. So I think I might have been before, but after seeing the live and the other songs, I'm not that surprised. And I think it's also a producer's thing, the way they put the songs one after another. They really help some songs. To like when they go up and down and up and down. And when you're the first one, there's nothing to compare, that's the opener. I really think, for example, that Moldova was extremely much helped by being after the Netherlands. and then Portugal right after Moldova. Freaky China also feels bad for Austria, but I mean, what can I say? I just said that they broke my heart tonight. Georgia came back just to ask me what I thought of the melting chairs. I think it was a very cool effect. In the beginning, I actually did not realize that was an effect, the thing when she was there. But I liked Greece. Might have been my number one. I don't know why I don't have a very clear number one. I have like a very clear superizer, which is Moldova, a very clear disappointer, which was Austria, and then I have all these songs that I liked. I don't know where to place them. And this was the problem the entire year for me, I told you before. I think I had 4 or 5 songs as my number one since the songs came out, because I keep changing them. I don't have something specifically that I like a lot more than anything else. I just saw someone saying about Fai Rumore. I feel so bad for people in countries where you could not, like, they showed you commercials during Fai Rumore. That was so good. And well, Starry doesn't like the fact that Fai Rumore had the crowd singing, but I thought that was so emotional. I was almost cracking a little bit. Just imagine being an artist that wrote this song. You were kind of supposed to go to Eurovision, then you don't. Then is the whole thing with the pandemic. And then you do manage to go on stage and sing in front of the people. And those people, like an arena, knows your song and they sing it back to you. I think that for him being in that position, I think that is super cool. It's like, it kind of makes up for the fact that he couldn't go to Eurovision. Just knowing that he is that popular. Fai Rumore was a really good song. Maxime says Portugal staging was hyper lame. This is only if you're expecting... I mean, the song is Saudade Saudade with a choir. You cannot really have like acrobats doing stuff. The only thing that I said they could have not improved, but keep the same, I kind of liked the colors that they had in the national final. Those colors they didn't have today, and they were kind of lacking. I would have liked those. Starry says Croatia was a good performance. It was a good performance. It's just that the song is not bad, because it sounds, when I say it that way, it sounds like I want to say the song is bad. But the song is just like nice and cute and there and chill. Omka, I just saw that it's in Romania, says it's so good to watch Eurovision show without any expectations, and I don't know if it's a he or a she, are they are still sad that Albania didn't qualify. I feel like this is gonna be the topic. It's gonna be why didn't Albania qualify, and why did Iceland and Switzerland? Lisa says I didn't get the setup for Greece. I liked it. I like the abstract of it. Joe says, could the stage be better if they remove the broken semicircle? Anything would be better than with that stupid semicircle, even if they put mirrors on it. Just to look like the audience is behind them, like, I don't care. But that circle ruins the mood for many songs. There are songs that are not supposed to be dark, and because of that semicircle, they make it dark. And I think this is also an advantage for the slow songs like the Netherlands or Switzerland, because they would go into black anyway, even if they had LEDs. But then you have songs that are gonna be like Spain or Romania that are very dancey, and usually you would have like a lot of flashes of light and whatever, and they're gonna have this black thing behind actually. So that's a little bit unfair, but I mean, what can you do now? It's too late. Yakumata says copying rock songs would have been such fun this year, at least for the Euro fans who like those genre. I mean, yes, but we had that in 2007 after 2006 win, and it wasn't that fun because it gets boring. And some of them are not even good at it. They're just doing it. I love that Switzerland qualified. I just adore the song, but I was sure it was not qualifying. That's exactly what I said. I love the song. The performance was like so good and so moving. But even after that, I said, I don't think Switzerland is gonna qualify. Just because I know that fans don't usually go for super slow songs. Okay, I'm gonna go for the last 5 minutes of the chat. So I'm gonna try to go as fast as possible. I need to rest my voice. We're also gonna see each other on Thursday, by the way. So sometimes the stream kind of breaks, like tonight. Just stay on my page or go back on my page and I will start a new stream very fast right after. So it might not be a continuous stream, you will have to keep refreshing it. But this happens because in the same system, I am streaming and I'm watching a live stream. And in the other room, there's someone else that is live streaming with the States. So we were really using the internet, and I've noticed that when we had problems with buffering and stuff, were usually when stuff were happening on the live stream from Eurovision. So either when it started and a lot of people just jump in, that's when I had problems with the stream. And then also after everything finished and towards the end, they show the televotes and whatever, and I think a lot of people are leaving. So I'm not sure if what's happening, but I've noticed that those were like the 2 moments when my stream was doing really poorly. But we picked the best internet here. I'm not that impressed, to be honest. Still better than the one in Japan though, a lot better. Okay. Switzerland gives me vibes from last year's Belgium, where they got 3 points from the televote in the final. I mean, I don't think Switzerland is going to do very well in the final, but they qualified. And the vibes, if you mean the vibes from songs, I don't. I would much rather get that vibe from Iceland than I do from Switzerland. Because Belgium was like slow, dark, and Switzerland is not dark, Switzerland is just sad. But Iceland does start a bit like darkish, like haunty. Piotr says Romania is a banger. I agree. You better vote for it. Oh my god, I really hope. And first of all, I just like Urs a lot. So I want him not to go back to Romania because Romanians are like so judgmental. If an artist goes to Eurovision and they come back with a bad result, they're judging that person forever. So I really don't want that to happen to Urs because he's a really nice guy. So Adli has to go to work, obviously. Adrian, oh my god, thank you again. Wait, I missed your chat, but I'm gonna read it right now. The Netherlands qualified. I have such a crush on that girl. Okay, so it's like a love thing happening there. Were you scared that the Netherlands is not gonna qualify? Like, I was not. I mean, I was in the last moment when they said all the countries and was only Netherlands from my list that was not in there. So that's what made me nervous, but during the whole thing, I was kind of sure that the Netherlands would qualify. Freaky Chan says, I enjoyed that Australia brought the Asperger's syndrome representation. I also like that. I'm not sure if they call it that anymore. I think they just call it being on the spectrum. I'm not sure if they use the names anymore. Because apparently there are differences. And when you say on the spectrum, you just know that it's in that direction, but you don't know how and which way. It's very complicated. I don't know that much. But I will tell you that I also have someone in the family. So they don't really use that anymore. Lisa says Thursday is going to be amazing. I agree. I like many of the songs from Thursday. Today I did have my top 3 in. But on Thursday there are a lot of like what you would call average songs that I just like in general, but there are many of them. So, and I know that I'm gonna be sad because some of my good songs are not gonna qualify. like today with Austria. But again, I feel like I'm talking so much about Austria tonight. I still cannot believe it went that way. That song is so good, but it's not made for live. Peter says Peter actually. Live performance means a lot. Also, there are many which is the first time that hear the songs. I'd say the majority. I also think the majority hear the songs for the first time. In my family, they watch Eurovision, but they never follow anything. They just watch it, and they're very much into it, and then it's gone. They have no interest in knowing stuff ahead or whatever. So for many of them, I don't think all these opinions pre-Eurovision matter, or like stories, or how there are a lot of gossips and stuff like that. For them, that doesn't matter. It just matters how it is that night, and I think that actually helps Switzerland a lot. Patrick said, I just listened to Fai Rumore, what a performance. Oh, you were in one of the countries that didn't show it. I feel so bad, like genuinely. They've shown, they had like some fillers in this show that were not exciting or interesting to watch. I wasn't interesting to see them. I was actually talking to you during those parts. But Fai Rumore was, I think, by far the most like impactful moment. I really liked, like it was like super raw. And then in some countries to show commercials during that moment, like from everything where they could have put commercials, to put commercials exactly over Fai Rumore, that's like, no. I would be so mad. I mean, if I was in that country, I wouldn't be mad because I wouldn't know what I've missed. But last year I saw that happen in some countries during Stars from Duncan Lawrence, which by the way, Stars, still in my playlist. I love that song so much. And I was talking with like some actual Eurovision fans in a group chat, and I mentioned Stars and how much I loved it and whatever, and some of them didn't even know what that was. I'm like, you did not see Duncan singing Stars? And they're like, no. Like, wow. So I don't know how the countries pick when to put the commercials, but they should not be putting the commercials over songs. They should be putting the commercials over when they show random stuff in the cities and the country and whatever. We have the Justice for Albania and Austria. Well, with Austria, with Albania? Okay. I had chills during Fai Rumore. Okay, a lot of people started talking now about Fai Rumore. Marita says, electrical bill, gas bill, food prices going up, and here we have Rosalind ripping a year's use of toilet paper. So this is gonna go into toilet paper mode. As I said before, I did not think of it as toilet paper, but now that someone mentioned it, I will be thinking of it. Thank God the shape is not like it. Like, from the shape, you totally get that it's not that. It's the songs. They're the songs, all the songs that she wrote. Which is now at the last song. Peter says, Portugal is always kind of melancholic, it's just their style. Exactly, and that's the style that I like. I don't like all of them. For example, some fans liked it. I totally did not like it, was Au Jardin. I did not like that song. But a bunch of the slow ones I really, really liked. Freaky Chan. Oh, Freaky Chan is Romanian. I didn't know that. So Albania was cool. And also Freaky Chan said that Iceland should have been switched with Albania. I knew that. Those that are unhappy with Albania not qualifying are gonna pick between Switzerland and Iceland. I don't know how to read that. Probably Fastiview. Says, you guys are focused on the sun. Well, the sun is very noticeable. It's so hard not to focus on it. Again, people being sad with Latvia. Freaky Chan, I don't know why Bulgaria was so hated this year. Their song was fun. I didn't find it fun. Like, the only two parts that were kind of good was the very beginning, which is like 10 seconds, and then it just drops for the guy to start singing something boring. And then towards the end when is the solo. Like the solo and that first part are good. But then the whole song and what the song is about, and like, no. I didn't like anything about that song. Elias says, hi Alex, just checking in from Sweden. I'm so happy that Moldova and Ukraine qualified for the final. What's your opinion about the qualifiers? Similar with what I said before. I don't know when you joined the chat, probably I've already answered your question. First of all, I'm just going to show you, if you guys weren't here, the stream, during the live stream, people were voting on countries that they think will qualify or not. They picked 10 countries and they picked the exact 10 countries that qualified. So actually you would have seen some countries in orange if they would have missed them, but all the countries that the stream picked as being in top 10 were in top 10. That to me, I still cannot get over it, the fact that you got 10 out of 10. Also because I wasn't agreeing with you on some. So Pedro also said it's up to preference. Music is very subjective, obviously. But some fans are very stubborn. Like, they don't just like what they like, they want other people to like the same thing. Max14, oh Max, I haven't seen you in a long time, also because I haven't done live streaming. Europe did get on the joke. I mean, I'm still not sure that Europe got the jokes, but Europe got the rhythm, the happiness of the song. Which, by the way, I said that I'm gonna be talking for like 5 more minutes. It's already been a lot longer. Okay, I'm gonna go super fast through this. Then it's gonna be a good night, guys, because it's almost midnight. Which, funny enough, when I was in Japan, I was starting streaming at midnight. Now I have to finish at midnight. It feels so much normaler. C183 says, a bit shady, Fire Rumore was the best song of the night. We actually said that during the live stream. We were saying that it's the best moment. And then people were saying, what are you talking about? We don't see Fire Rumore. So I also said, I think Fire Rumore gave me chills, like hardcore. And they were helped with all the people on the stage, but still. Switzerland aim was qualifying. I think they made that happen. Exactly. I think that Switzerland, for the fact that they qualified, is already good enough for them. I don't think they want to go a lot higher than that. They might not be being last, but I don't think they're going to be very high overall. Philippe is very happy for Lithuania. I'm also happy for Lithuania and a bit surprised that people voted. Freaky Chan, we are not going to send Florin Salam. Like, no. I refuse. Maxime says, Netherlands was my shock non-qualifier. So you mean you were not the shock non-qualifier, you mean you were shocked that it did qualify. The staging was pretty empty. It wasn't really memorable, but I enjoyed the song. Again, for the staging, I also think I didn't save my scores though. I think I gave it pretty low scores for the staging because I also think it's pretty empty. But apparently the simplicity worked. Also, it helped that she's blonde and everything was black. So this was one of the countries that was helped by the rainbow of death. Are you surprised? Oh, David, welcome. I see a lot of names that I haven't seen in a long time. Are you surprised Latvia didn't make it? I am not that surprised. Compared to other countries in other years or other... no, I didn't have them as qualifiers. Also because they were in a semi-final with 2 other funny songs, and I thought the other 2 funny songs were really good. And as I said before during the stream, Moldova totally killed it. And if people would spend money to vote, or if, you know, they do their thing, they would not pick 2 countries that are kind of the same. Even with Moldova and Norway, I'm not sure if people voted both for Moldova and Norway. I think people kind of chose between them. Also, David says, very disappointed from Albania tonight. They did not perform well. No, they didn't, unfortunately. Elia says if Mahmoud and Blanco kissed each other on Saturday, that would be epic. That would not. That would attract a lot of backlash. Because that would mean they're just doing that for what people would be calling gay votes. So I don't even think that would be fair to do. There is a word for it, I cannot think of that. Is it called gay baiting or something? I'm not sure what the term is for it, and I cannot really think right now. But I think that would get them backlash. I don't know why I wasn't allowed to vote earlier, or people from countries not allowed to vote on semifinals they're not part of. Yeah, Freaky Chan, you cannot vote for you cannot vote from a country that is not in that semifinal. And if you're from one of the big five, those big five get split, and you have to see, like tonight was France and Italy that could vote. Dimitri says, is the Greek entry still your number one? It is still my number one, but I do think that Portugal came a lot closer. I also think that Portugal kind of kicked down Norway. Norway was my second place. I felt like Portugal kind of kicked Norway down on third, and Moldova got into my top 5, by the way, from like the 20-something place. But Greece right now is still on first place. The big differences between them is Greece has a better staging. I like the staging, but the voice does get shaky sometimes, as where Portugal has a very simple stage, like there's nothing really, there's the girls in a circle, but her voice is very clear the whole time. So I hope that Amanda can get rid of some of that shakiness when she sings, because a lot of the song sounds a lot better when the voice is super clear, and sometimes she wasn't, but not enough not to be my number one anymore. Peter asks me Norway or Moldova. Right now is still Norway ahead, but I feel like after I'm gonna be re-listening to them a couple of times, Moldova might be going a lot higher than I thought overall. I did not think Moldova was gonna be that fun. Also because I didn't know the revamp went that way. Yes, Max, I am streaming the semifinals. So actually I posted on my channel before because I am sick. I wasn't sure if I will be able to do this today or not. Yesterday and 2 days ago this time, I was actually very bad, and there would have been no chance that I'm doing this. What I really needed to get rid of was the runny nose. I had a super runny nose. I needed to blow my nose every 10 seconds. But now is mostly just like my mouth getting dry, my throat getting dry, and I get some headaches and my nose is stiff, but you know, just the normal stuff. Roger is asking where the jury is drunk. What do you mean? When you say the juries, you know that people are also, there's also televotes. It's a combo of televoting and juries. We wouldn't know how everyone performed. Oh my god, I can just imagine Austria during the jury show. Has anyone watched that? Is there a way to watch the jury shows? I'm curious how Austria was last night. Per Ragnar is happy for Norway, Portugal, Greece and Moldova. Me too. My 4. Am I right? Those might have been my top 4. Moldova, Portugal, Greece, Norway. Yes, those were my top 4 actually. Not in that order. Some people are just coming now in the chat and are asking me if I agree with the result. I've been doing this now for 3 hours. I do agree with most of it. Some of them were surprising. I did not have a very clear 10, so I'm not really upset about some of the countries. I'm very disappointed with Austria. That's like the only one that kind of like puts me a little bit down, because I really liked that song and I wanted to do well, and I thought that even if you do very well in Eurovision, it could become like very popular. But after this performance, I feel so bad. And that circle reminded me of the piano that Romania had in 2014. I cannot think right now. Yeah, Romania 2014 was Ovi and Paola going back with a circle piano. It was kind of similar. No, Peter, the word is not bashing. I think it's called baiting. It's like click baiting, and then you have gay baiting. Flitzlot says, not sure if I agree with you on voting two similar songs. Look at Finland and Italy last year. I mean, that's true. That's a good argument. Yeah. So yeah, maybe it's not like that. But when the difference is very big between the songs, I think that does make a difference. Opinions on Switzerland qualifying. I love the fact that they qualified. I wanted them to qualify. I did not think they will. Okay, now I'm almost getting to the last comments. Are you happy for Spain voting in the semis for Romania? Absolutely. At least I know we're gonna get some votes. But I really want Urs to qualify. I told you, even if we are last in the final, I don't care. I just want him to perform in the final. Portugal definitely can do atmospheric staging. Yes, they're very good at this. No, I'm not sure if the word is atmospheric. It's like intimate. They can create this very intimate place. It's the same with Sobral and the same with Ojardin, which I didn't like, but they are very good at that. And what's her name? The girl with a huge candle and the piano. I like that song too, but I forgot her name. That was like from years ago. Maybe 10 years ago? 12 years ago. Lisa says, I didn't think Austria was ever going to qualify. Just didn't have that grand final vibe for me. I disagree with that. I think the song had a final vibe. It had a top 5 vibe. But the fact that the studio version is that good and the live performance is disappointing, that drags everything down. My favorite, as I said before, I think I'm still sticking to Greece. Austria sang too much off key, sounded awful, so I get why she didn't qualify. Yeah, me too. I mean, I totally understand. I'm upset that the song didn't qualify, but I can see why. Jakumata is leaving, which I will too, by the way. I think Ireland, Czech Republic and Romania could be in trouble. Ireland for sure. I feel that Ireland is gonna be Austria from tonight. Does that sound mean? But I do think that Ireland is not gonna sound well. Czech Republic, I've heard versions of the live when it went well and some that went really poorly, so that might be happening too. Romania, I feel like Urs started singing better. Like, I'm more confident that he can actually sing the whole song without screwing stuff up. But I mean, it's a guilty pleasure song for sure. It's like a Bob viral thing. It's not like a masterpiece. So if the juries don't like that, that might be putting Romania in trouble. That's why I keep telling people to vote. Fleetflots loves Mike and Lauren. I love them too. They're actually flying to Italy, I think today, on Tuesday. Their Tuesday is today, so they're gonna fly today to Florence. They're gonna be there until 18th. But guys, how could Switzerland qualify, Alex? How? I can hear the drama in your voice while typing that. I loved it. I'm absolutely not upset that Switzerland qualified. The DJ song curse continues. I mean, yeah. Okay. Reached the final. Thank you guys so much for being with me for so long, for those that could handle me for so long. I will see you on Thursday. I'm gonna be doing the same thing. We start 30 minutes before the semifinal starts. During the semifinal, I'm gonna be like watching with you and whatever. It's not gonna be really a reaction. I'm trying not to talk a lot during the songs. You guys will be voting for your qualifiers or non-qualifiers. I'm gonna show you again how this kind of works. It was kind of like this. You guys guessed and you guessed correctly. And in the end, we're gonna be waiting for results, and then I'm gonna be talking for a very long time. The only reason or the way I would not be doing that, but I'm gonna be posting it on my channel, is if my sickness just gets worse. It kind of comes in waves. I feel good for a while and then I don't feel that good anymore. But I hope it's gonna be better until Thursday. Also because I still want to be able to do a Eurovision party on Saturday. So if I'm sick, I'm not gonna be able to do that. And I don't just want to stay at home. So, thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Watch some other stuff if you don't know who I am or stuff. You can just watch some of the reactions and the friends that I invite over, although I feel like if you stay that long with me in the chat, you probably are following the channel. Have a good night, guys, and everyone go to sleep. It's midnight. Bye.